Hello, I'm Lalita Lowe. I'm a personal fashion curator and I'm the author of the book, It's Time to Rethink Your Fashion. And this course, the Rethink Your Fashion course, has been created out of my book because people have asked me, how do I do it? How do I really put this book into practice? What does it really mean to rethink my fashion personally? How can I understand that? So, as I said, I'm a personal fashion curator and I work with men and women in two ways. I work with education to help them understand their own clothes, how to choose the right clothes, how to love what they wear, how to look fantastic, how to feel great, and how to do good all at the same time. So I work with people one-on-one and I also educate. And it's really fantastic to see people develop a really refined and conscious and considered relationship with their own fashion. And I do this out of all of my experience in the fashion industry. I have studied fashion in Paris. I have studied fashion here in Australia at one of the most recognised institutions for fashion design. I have worked in New York and in Paris and in Australia in the fashion industry. And over this time, I have seen the fashion industry change dramatically. Fashion used to be so considered. We used to have to wait for the collections of clothing to come out, and clothing was of better quality quite some time ago, most of the clothing that was out there. And the clothing industry has sped up, production has sped up, and a lot of the clothing out there is not of good quality. There's so much clothing that a lot of people expect cheaper clothing, and our values have changed. We don't value clothing in the same way, and this has created a big issue because on the whole, people are buying more clothes more regularly, but they're wearing them for less time. And often these clothes are being discarded and sent to landfill, and there's a whole environmental issue that's being created out of the production of clothing. And there is also a social issue for the people who make our clothes. They're not being taken care of or looked after. So there's a lot that goes into rethinking our fashion. Not only do we rethink fashion environmentally and socially, but we need to rethink fashion for ourselves because that's where it all begins. And so that's why I've designed this course, so we can look at all of those aspects, so that we can uncover our own personal relationship to fashion, so that we can look at our own values and really uncover some great values and really appreciate clothing and love quality and buy consciously and be really conscious with fashion overall. So this course is designed to really engage, to unpack all of this information and to understand why we make the decisions we do, and to maybe learn how to make different decisions in the future so that we can create a better fashion future overall. So this course, Rethink Your Fashion, is about rethinking in its entirety. And I hope that you do engage with this course and really do want to rethink your fashion, because it is time. The time is now. So thank you so much